Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with another episode of Hoarder's Delight 2. And I've changed the platform a little more to my liking. This is roughly... Oh, my cobblestone hasn't moved. Everything that was around it has. I'm not sure why I'm holding on to this. Probably because I just don't want to waste buckets with lava. Woohoo. So expensive to make. Oh, look, we got a skelly. Hi, come here. Thank you. Yeah, I have the occasional mob just spawn up here. Other than that, it's pretty safe, actually. Bone can go away, and then we go over here. This is pretty much everything I own that does not have an EMC value. I have opened a few reward bags up just to see what I could get. And I got a couple wonderful things like ender pearls, which are awesome, right? So I want that. I want some string. I want 4 of you. And I want some nuggets, gold nuggets, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Ender pearl. Makes Eye of Ender, which I probably should go ahead and teach that little guy to my tablet. And I'm going to make a golden lasso, in case anybody's wondering. Ooh, the coins suck. I need nebulous hearts. Let's see, what do you call it? Interstaff, that's right. Reliquary's got quite a few interesting and fun little blocks. And what are you? Energized Voidstone. Eye of the Ancients. Oh yeah, that thing's kind of fun to play with too. Not what I want though. Natural pylons. Okay, so it has the same enchantment tower or power as the mana pylon does. Okay. Ender Overseer. Again, more fun stuff. The Spectator. Ender Core, which I probably... Does that have an AMC value? Oh, it does. That's going to be awesome. Okay. Endothermic Pumps. Golden Lasso. Here we go. Boom. Done. Now I'm going to do this because I want 1, 2, 4 of these total. So 2, 3, 4. Because I've kind of grown fond-ish of my cherry pigs and my chickens, right? Even though they crap everywhere. Now. Oh, my chickens are gone. My chickens jumped. Oh, that sucks. Oh, well. So these two are empty. They can go into there. These two with my cherry pigs can go into there. And boom. Done. So I made another portal, and I moved my mining dimension portal. Infinite water source, tinker stuff, my whole whopping 3 bird's nests. And I have a couple potions of fire resistance in here. I've gone to the nether, I've gone to the fortress close to the portal, and massacred a few enemies. Probably would have done a better job if I'd had armor, but yeah, whatever. I have unlimited lives and I keep my inventory upon death. I'm not exactly highly motivated to keep from dying. I still need my light blue. We'll get to that later. Actually, kind of get to it now, but first, I'm going to want, well, actually what I want is the Drum of the Wild here, right? Oh yeah, I forgot. There's utility drums too. Drum of the Canopy, Gathering the Wild. Here we go. This is a Horn of the Wild, Living Wood, Leather. Horn of the Wild is going to be pasture seeds. Okay, so I need to set up a little bit of mana gen anyway. Excuse me. But the thing is the Drum of the Wild will activate on a redstone signal. So what I can do is come over here, have like a dispenser throwing down floral fertilizer, have the Drum of the Wild going off, and then like a vacuum hopper or something like that, scooping up all the flowers that pop off. It's going to be noisy. That's pretty much guaranteed, but it will work. Pretty effective, I guess. But let's see. I've gotten 14 quests done. So here we go. First one, concrete. I just EMC'd the hell out of it. Same with sandstone, actually. 500 sandstone. I get some red matter out of that. That's actually pretty damn nice. Feathers. EMC'd. Arrows. EMC'd. And my rotten flesh accidentally, I turned this in, but I accidentally claimed it. So I've already put the dark matter into my system. Paths, I just EMC'd the hell out of. Same with big buttons, hat stands, and stone rods, kind of. But I EMC'd up a bunch of smooth stone, and then 2 smooth stone turns into 4 stone rods. So that was that. Mini coal, pretty easy, 16 EMC a piece. It was actually fairly cheap. Melon seeds, same thing. Pumpkin seeds. And regular seeds. So that's pretty much everything from here that I've done so far. Like the dev null, I am waiting for me to get the energy condenser, because these things don't stack. So I want to use the energy condenser to make a bunch of them and pipe them into a QDS. I don't want to hold, oh, how much is that again? 750 of these things. Excuse me. That one kind of snuck up on me a bit. Wooden gears, I could probably, I think I can EMC them. If not, it's just 4 sticks each. 2,000 sticks. I can hold 2,000 sticks in my inventory. It's not a problem. 500 is just under 8 stacks, full stacks. So we're looking at 32 stacks. It'd be a tight fit for the sticks, but I could do it. Wooden cranks, again, it's just a bunch of sticks. But marble stone, 750. This I have to sift. Same with limestone stone, right? You can use this to make limestone blocks. Well, yeah, I can. I can use this to make marble blocks. Or I can go to the mining dimension and help myself as much as I want. Which, if I choose to build with limestone or marble, I will be doing so. Seems to be a little bit easier than... I wonder now. Marble stone? Okay, that's closer. Marble stone. Sieving? Heavy sieve. Oh, that's it. Aw. I was hoping if I smacked marble with a hammer, if it would drop the stones. Kind of like how if you smack smooth stone with a hammer, it actually drops the stones you can get from by sifting dirt. I was hoping. And then here I did a couple of quests. Mushrooms. I found the mushrooms in the nether. They're just growing all over the place. Of course, there's no netherrack or anything to speak of, but there's bedrock and mushrooms and nether fortresses. And that will get me a red heart container. And then many chests. 4,500 of them. Right? Well, you only need 500 chests, which is, again, like I said, 8 stacks. So you just craft these in your inventory real quick. I was doing 2 stacks chests at a time, so it was giving me 18 stacks of mini chests. And it took almost no time at all, really. So claim the reward for that as well. Now, there's things like better barrels. I could probably EMC that up. Let's take a look at that real quick. Ah, I can type. Java barrel is going to be a little more spendy because this requires logs, a chest, and a slab. EMC is, oh, it's only 291 each though. Well, let's okay, so 1.4 million EMC there, and 1.392 million. Okay, easy enough. So wood, I'm gonna want a slab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I want a chest, right? So chest, thank you. And my transmutation table is already starting to fill up with crap, but I will be able to take care of that soon enough, as soon as I get an energy condenser, because I'm not wasting any EMC yet. But so everything I have that has an EMC goes in here, like, don't even horse armor, right? I'm never going to need to make that, I think. Pretty certain it's not a quest. Alright, and it was like 2,000 of these things, wasn't it? So I'm just going to fill up my inventory, like so. Turn that in. Yep, okay, so like 500 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Manual submit. It is now done, and I can put the remaining barrels into my tablet. So claim the reward from that. We have 2 red heart canisters now. And right click to equip them both. I should heal them up eventually. There it goes. And I mean, bunch of quests done right off the bat. Cheesed it, but a bunch of quests done. Wood chippings. Hammer time on the trees. You'll look weird, but that's normal. So I need 3,500 of those. I think I have some in here which This is as good a time as any. Do I have any left? Thought I did. Yep, I do. I just glossed. Just didn't see it. There we go. 103 in there, but that cleared out my my storehouse a little bit. I'm starting to actually like this item. And these, I'm just going to delete the spruce wood fences. So, say goodbye. But one of the things I want to do now is I want a furnace. Right. And then I'm going to want quartz. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And oh, look, it's raining. Hello, rain. Put that down there for now, and I'm just going to get myself a piece of mini charcoal from Z-Tones. Block of quartz in there, mini charcoal. We're going to make ourselves some burnt quartz. You come here. Lava's actually not all that special, so I don't really have a wrench to speak of yet. So, alright, you're done cooking? Awesome, come here. Now, burnt quartz. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe, is that it? I don't know, I'm going to make a QED. So, QED. We're looking at Ender Infused Obsidian, Diamond Edge Computational Matrix. So I'm going to need a bunch of Ender Infused Obsidian. So let's just grab that right now. It's 1 Ender Pearl and it's like 4 Obsidian, if I remember correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, come here. 1. Ender Infused Obsidian. There we go. Now we're going to come here. You're getting taught to that. And I'm just going to grab... Let's see, I need 5. So... And I'm going to need like 7 Eye of Ender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, my math is probably off thinking about this. Oh well. And planks, right? Whoop. Ole. No. Plank. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need a crafting table as well. So we like that. Go over here, and we're just going to say, make me one with everything. All right. There's that. Now Ender Flux, right? Ender dash flux. Ender flux crystals. Okay, I need 4 Ender Infused Obsidian, right? So I'm actually like halfway there. Oops. Burnt quartz, no. Here we go. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Oh, wrong thing. I need that plus that. Okay, that'll make us 5 Ender Flux crystals. This will, you know, the more of these you have, the faster it will craft, right? But the reason I did that now, titanium ore, and now give me some coal, right? Just give me a stack. So you put that and that into there, and it will triple output on this, which is great because, well, the induction smelter will double your output, but everything else will only give you single. There is no titanium dust or anything like that you can pulverize out. So either induction smelter with, I think it was rich slag, or QED it up. And QED takes a little bit more time, but at the same time, it's, let's see, do this, and it does have an EMC value. So if I want to make more, and which I may, depending on how much stuff I end up QEDing, then I can do that, and it'll make it faster, and so on and so forth. And okay, sleep. Yes, I died a lot. Yeah. But the rain has stopped. You're burning away on this, you know, wonderful titanium, which I could buy in the store at the cost of some steel. Now, why can I not hit you? It was weird. I swear it was like I was hitting him right as he was taking ticks damage from the fire. And it was just like, nope, he's invulnerable. Let's see. Bones. I am starting to get a little bit of Minicio. I have 24 of this stuff now. Whoops. Forgot you can't actually look up recipes easily in the storehouse. So uses, I can make Axio Essence with the right stone. Master Stone requires a bunch of the top tier stuff to make. Okay, not a problem. I can make Minicio blocks. I can make magical fertilizer, which is a bit of a waste because it takes a diamond. Essence stone. I can make Minicio seeds, which is pretty good. And I can make a weak infusion stone. So either a block of gold, a diamond, or an emerald. So the diamond is actually the cheap option there. So I may get into magical crops off camera. But for now, I mean, I'm going to try to keep my base like as small as possible and just condense it. Just so I'm not running back and forth constantly trying to do things. So let's see. This is my smeltery. And a couple other things, but mainly my smeltery. What else to do right now? Like, okay, I need to keep an eye on that because it only holds one stack of output. And I put in enough titanium that it's not going to... It's going to overflow, or try to, but... Alright, stack of emeralds. I'm going to fly up here, away from that noisy thing. So, let's go to the store, right? Store, 16% completed. I could do this too, actually, but do I really need Ender Essence yet? Probably not, but... I'm going to turn in a stack of emeralds and get myself an energy condenser. Now I have to wait for this thing to cool down. Bitumen, I can get that for a stack of flint. I don't need it yet, though, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Let's put the energy condenser, like, right here. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, I need clay, right? Need a couple pieces of sand. That sandstone. 1, 2, and then gravel, right? Times 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to make myself some conduit binder. So, granted, I know there's other item transportation methods, but Ender IO is just probably about the easiest when you get down to it. We've got charcoal. We're going to cook you up. And let's see, I probably should go ahead and move this thing. Yep. Here. Thank you. We're going to plunk you down here. We are going to tell you that you're... Okay, you're outputting to all sides. You did remember. Cool. And I don't know why the sudden lag, but... There it is. Oh, it's gone now. And it's back. Got rid of a lot of, like, removing dirty map, actually. I want some buckets, right? So, lava and water. Ah! You bastard. Wrong thing. This. Can I have my water this time? Here we go. So we're just going to go whoop, whoop. And it's a resonant one, so it'll work decently fast. But I mean, we're still looking at like 64 EMC, like I think it's every second roughly. I don't want to, there's nothing in there I want to duplicate. So let's go to here and let's give it Ender pearls? No, they only stacked 16. Cobalt stacks, okay. 1024 and it stacks up to 64. So I'll take cobalt. Toss it here. And now it's going to start converting things into cobalt. Oh. Oh, this could be a bit of a problem. Yeah. Stop doing that. The thing is the condenser can only work so fast. And that thing was actually still producing cobalt faster than the condenser could handle it. So, Yeah, not a good thing. But this will get me some extra cobalt and stuff, so I can fix up my tools whenever I need to. These stone rods, I'm just going to delete those. You are going to town. Yeah. Yeah, it was going to produce 66 there, so no, not there. Here. Let's see, though. My binder done? My binder is done. Technically I need an alloy smelter. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to teach this thing how to make machine chassis. I'm going to teach it how to make... Well, I know it's pulsating iron. I got that from a loot bag. Capacitors, though, it needs to learn. So I need copper, right? I'm going to need some golden nuggets and redstone. So 1, 2 of those. And then 4 golden nuggets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come over here where it's a little quieter. Alright, so like so and so. Go, basic capacitor. And you're getting taught how to do that. You're getting taught how to make that as well. And pulsating iron nuggets. 1, 2, 3. You can learn those too. I don't know why I actually bothered teaching it tonight. Well, it did get rid of the extra out of my inventory, so like so, and iron ingots, and I think I did this backwards. There we go, machine chassis. Done. The core of all Enderia machines. Well, maybe not all of them. Most of them. Maybe all of them. I don't know. So I'm going to need 4 for the corners. I'm going to need 7 for a cauldron. And I'm going to need 3 furnaces to make this thing. The reason I'm doing this is I wanted some quite clear glass and fused quartz, which I can only get out of an alloy smelter. So, cauldron. There we go. Boom, boom. You can tell I've made a lot of these over the years too. Boom, boom, boom. Alloy smelter. Get. Now, and now let's go for redstone times 2. Let's go for glass times 3. And actually, now plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another piece of redstone, actually, because I forgot the thing. And then I'm going to need 1 gold, and I think 10 will work, right? So come over here. I'm going to need you to learn how to make a redstone reception coil and how to make mirrors, right? Then I'm going to make a boat. Whoop. Put redstone in there. Going to need a 3rd mirror. There we go. And now we'll cover our boat with mirrors to make a solar panel 1. Which is easy enough, but I want 7 more of these now. Right, there's that. Learn that, thank you. And now we're just going to 8 of those, 1 of those in the middle, solar panel 2 on top of our alloy smelter. Right, okay, you are actually outputting in here. Yep, you are. There we go. Okay, cool. And so now I need a piece of sand. And that can go in there. That'll give me my quite clear glass. And quartz. quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And yeah, it actually turned it out pretty quick, and it didn't need all that much power, actually. So quite clear glass can go into here. Give me 2 more of these. Actually, do I want to bother with that right now? If I just wait for this to get done, which, oh look, it's done. EMC 192? Why is that cheap? Okay. Say 4 EMC or 4 nether quartz and a stack is 1024 to 192 EMC. What recipe is it basing it off of that it gives it? Is it? No, would that make it? Might. Well, it's the induction smelter can make hardened glass out of lead and obsidian, pretty much. Lead. Oh, got all this crap from Hoarder microblocks. 512. Right. Shape scrap pulverizer, induction smelter. So 192. That's what it is. It's going, oh, well, since this is ore dictionary with it, we'll just go with the lowest EMC value. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I was wondering what the heck is going on there. Alright, so fused quartz. And we're going to get ourselves some pressurized fluid conduits, pulsating iron nuggets, and some conduit binder equals ourselves some item ducts, and we're going to teach these to the tablet as well. Boom, boom, and the binder can go in there as well. You are now done, which is awesome. So you can go into here, and I'm going to grab a couple things out, like, now I also have my shiny ore, and my aluminum ore gravel. So what this will do is take one, you know, I'd normally get one at I think 128, is it? And then coal for 128, and it'll actually triple it. So it's giving me a little extra EMC. Not as nice on, like, say, the aluminum. It's really damn nice on the shiny, though. Yep, 128, so basically I got an extra 120 EMC by doing that. Like I said, not the greatest. Not horrible, but not the greatest. Now, if I get shiny ore, that's 4,096 EMC apiece. That's whenever you start seeing a bit more of a net gain. Alright, so I'm just going to get that out of there, actually. And I guess instead of using cobalt, let's use something cheaper. Let's just go with iron for now, I guess. So, iron, have fun. Yeah, I got 7 ingots of iron for all that cobalt I put in there. Which is not bad, but I got better things I can feed that, so like this. First things first, unlearn it. Gold sword, unlearn. Thing is, I can't put these back in there without teaching it to the system over again. ZPE. I should probably set up a few of those. I also have like gas tiers now, which is great. Nether wart, which is great. Hit the wrong thing. You go there. You go there. And there should be, yep, iron boots. Iron hat. Now I'll just come over here and I'll just say, hey, you all go into there and get turned into iron ingots. Which I can then dump back into here because I don't care if this thing knows iron ingots. Actually, I prefer it know iron ingots. Music disc and music disc. But this will help clean up my system here, or my tablet. Barrels, yeah. I think I'm going to be using storage drawers instead of barrels. I don't think I'm going to need solar panel 1s anymore. It's just, like I said, you know, different ways to clean this up. Jailer safari nets, not particularly. So yeah, come over here and go, yoink. You all go in there. And then I can just grab this iron out of here and dump it into my tablet. And I get the equivalent EMC of everything I put in there back. but I did make it easier to find new stuff. Shiny ingots. That's 36,000 EMC right there. Not all that bad, really. Of course, now I'm starting to do quests that actually give me, like, say, dark matter. It's not great either. So the mini hoardings, I have, like, Leadstone Flux Duct times 64. Gives me an Entangler and a couple Exciters. Of course, that lets me wirelessly teleport my energy around, my RF, so that's probably worth it. Quibbit Cluster, that's going to be still spendy. Triple compressed cobblestone. All right, let's rock this out real quick. Okay, so cobble. Let's grab just 9 of you. All right, go here and say, show me the ways of the compressed cobble. Thank you. So now you go into here, get learned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 9. There is my double compressed cobble. Right, done. Now each one of these double compressed could be 81. It's gonna get a little on the spinny side here in a second. 8 plus that one is 9. Now this is going to give us our triple, right? Single compressed, double, triple. Dang it. Triple compressed, 729 EMC apiece. Now I need a stack. So, right, and here we go. Boom, that gives us a quantum energy accelerator. It's a trash can that creates RF off your trash. What? Now, how fast can this thing work? Decently fast, I guess. I guess. But now I'm going to want block of redstone, capacitors, and I want some iron, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, compressed piece per block of redstone. Extreme crafting, no thank you. Neutronium compressor, tempting, but not quite yet. Painted glowstone, yay, or redstone, yay. Transfer nodes, speed upgrades, The item cannon, that's fun to play with. The item dislocator, 8 block range. All right, cool. There we go. Basic capacitor. Boop. Give. And get learned, right? Cool. Put this thing down next to this and it should start storing power for me, right? Yep, there we go. Yeah, this thing only generates a few RF per tick, so not great, not bad, but a little on the spendy side, but I got free power. So not all that concerned about it. And I still need like the auto sieve, which needs iron or dust. I know of a way I can kind of cheese it a bit, which we're getting a little long on the episode, but let's do it. All right, requires an iron hammer and going to the mining dimension. It's a way that I can basically get the game to give me exactly what I want for crushed ores, right? Make a bit more sense once we get down here. There we go. There's some iron right here. Cool. And vein mining out, and I just got 26 broken iron ore, so I need 4 stacks of those, give or take, because I will get more after I hammer down the broken to the crushed to the dust, and so on and so forth. Crushed to the dust, or from crushed to dust. That almost sounds like a metal band of some flavor. Crushed into dust. I don't know. Okay, yeah, it does take a little while whenever you're flying. That's there's 2 1/4 stacks roughly already. So 3 plus 3. I'm getting there. I want to get 4 stacks just to make it easy. This should do it. Bump. 3 and 4. Done. So I'm just going to go There we go, 64. Thank you. See, I got an extra half stack there and an extra half stack there. But, you know, especially these better builders ones, it actually does make it quite easy to do. Yep, there we go. Whoops. Hit escape instead of the grave key. And now we just go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can see each time I get an extra stack of iron doing that. So there we go. Quest book, auto civ stuff, iron ore dust, manual submit, auto civ, claim reward. So, like I said, if you have, you know, build the portal to the mining dimension. It makes the early game a lot easier. I have yet actually, I did a little bit of sieving, 2 stacks of gravel, which I really didn't even need to do. So, you know, could have, didn't have to. So, Bob's your uncle, all that fun stuff. But let's see. Now let's go over here to our wonderful storehouse and put some stuff away like that. Auto sieve, which I can EMC that out to. But it's like, which auto sieve do I want to use? I just thumped my microphone. I apologize. Do I want to use the X Astris auto sieve, or do I want to use the X Compressum auto sieve? I think the answer to that is I want to use the X Astris one. But this episode has been running a little bit on the long side, and so I'm going to go ahead and call it short here. And I hope everybody's been enjoying the series, and until next time, signing out. Have fun.